How much is it?
4,800.
4,800?
28.
28? Well, I'll take two. Wow, what an absolutely fantastic weekend. As you just saw, that's some of the video that I shot this weekend. Got some more, I'll show it to you later. As you can tell, my skills as a videographer leave something to be desired, but you know, I'm getting better. I got this new camera and I'm just sort of figuring out how it works. Also, as you can tell, I've got some brand new fancy video editing software. So I'm also trying to figure out how that stuff works as well. Anyways, yeah, very busy weekend. Fantastic, fun weekend. Picked up a lot of really nice books. As you can see, that's the stack right there. Too many to go through in one episode. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to separate this into two videos, part 1, part 2. Basically showing everything I picked up at this week's Toronto Comic Con. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move with the other area there, and we're going to start going through them. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'll get right started here. Now, obviously, we've all been to comic conventions before, and one of the things that I'm sure we're all familiar with at comic conventions is those boxes. They got rows upon rows of $1 books, $2 books, $3 books, and I think there's even like a bunch of boxes that are $5 books and $10 books. So the first thing I did this weekend was I spent a couple hours perusing the $3 books, and there were like literally 50, 60 boxes, one after another, of just comic books selling for $3, and you can get some really good deals. Now the dangerous thing with that is obviously, you know, before long you've got just a stack of books in your hand and you got to start editing. You can't take them all. Especially with me, I've got a 600-foot apartment and I simply don't have the room. So I limited myself to 20, and these are like the 20 books that I bought in the $3 bin, and I think you're going to be amazed at some of the stuff I found because some of it's really cool. Obviously the first book here is that's a Ghost number 53. I love the book. I love Ghost. As I've told you before, I'm going to collect this entire series. This one came out in April '77. The next one is Ghost number 50. December 1976. And Ghost number 24. This one from March '77. I really love that front cover. I'm not going to spend too much time on these books because, like I said, there's a lot of them. Star Wars number 46. April 1981. Nice book for $3. This book is in perfect condition, and you know, most Star Wars, Marvel Star Wars, tend to be anywhere between the $10 to $15 range for purchase. Obviously that's a near mint book, so but anytime I see a Star Wars in this beautiful condition for $3, even though I've got over 100 of these books already, and I think I've got this one already a couple times, I still pick it up. I'll give it a good home, that's for sure. Man-Thing number 21. And Man-Thing number 22. September, October 75, if I'm not mistaken. 25-cent cover of the Man-Thing in beautiful condition like this, and they cost me $3 a piece. Okay, what's next here? Picked up another Mystery in Space. Same ones I showed you last week, 116, but this one is in beautiful condition. That's to replace the one I already have. I don't go too much into that because you guys already know how much I love Mystery in Space. Tomb of Dracula, number 56. Another series I really like. I'm going to pick up all of these eventually. Now, this one is from May 1977. I also got number 57 here somewhere. January 77. Number 57, or vice versa, one or the other. I'm not sure. I'm getting all confused here. Miss Marvel number 2. A lot of glare. Is that better? A little bit. This one came out February 1977. Very nice condition. Again, these are all $3 books. The Deep, again, this is kind of just a personal book for me. I like the movie. There's more glare there. Anyways, yeah, this was a movie that came out, I think, around, I don't know which year it came out, but it starred Jacqueline Bisset and Nick Nolte. I like scuba diving. This was a really cool movie, so I saw this in the $3 bin. It's not worth much more than that, but I think it's, I mean, I love the movie, a fan of it, so I picked it up. Crisis on Infinite Earth, number 1. And number 2. Like I said, I'm not much of a new book guy. I don't collect too many new books. It's funny, I'll call this a new book, yet it came out in, what, 1985? Yeah, 1985. So it's April and May 1985. I've heard that this is a good read. I've never read it before. I thought I'd pick it up and give it a try. And, of course, George Perez does the artwork, so you can't really go wrong. Now, this is the very last $3 book I'm going to show you. Now, I've seen these illustrated classics before. I've never owned one before, but I thought I'd buy it. It was in the $3 bin. And I got it home and I could not believe it. Now, this book was in the $3 bin, and as you can see by the look of it, it's really a nice book. Now, what you don't know by looking at it is the year that this came out. When I opened the book and actually took a look at it, I was really amazed. This book is from October 1949. That's when this book was published. That's when this book came out. And look at the condition. Now, if you look along the edges, you can see the corners are nice. There's obviously some issues with the spine there. Now, if you open it up and you take a look inside, look at the pages. There's some yellowing, obviously. A book that's from October, 49, you're going to get a bit of yellowing, but overall, very nice. The only real problem is here. If you look on the back, you're going to see that there's a checklist of all the different books that Classic Illustrated put out. Whoever owned this book, see those little pen marks there? Those are check marks. Somebody used the back of the book to check off which ones he had. So obviously the book's in that respect been vandalized on the back. But overall, I got a book in this beautiful condition, produced in 1949. I paid $3 for it, so wow. I think this is probably the find of the day. You tell me. I just think it's beautiful, and it's now obviously the oldest book in my collection. Now we're going to go to 2 of the books that I spend a little bit more money on. So here we go. We're going to take out the Treasure Island here. Peter Parker number 1. Yes, I've showed it before. I already own this book, so this is actually my second copy. But I paid $15 for this book, and it's really beautiful condition. It's much nicer than the one I own. So I figured, what the hell? I'll just pick up a second copy. There's so many fantastic books there. I mean, you got to pick and choose. you're looking for deals. You don't want to spend a fortune, but you want the most for your money. And considering the condition of this book and considering it was $15, I just couldn't pass up on it. I mean, I was looking at a lot of the Wall books, and you know, at the end of the day, I had to make a few decisions. I'm going to show you some of them. I'm going to show you one right now that I did pick up, and I'll show you some in the next episode as well, some of the more expensive books I picked up. So here we are. House of Mystery. I've never had a 10-cent cover in my collection before. I wanted one. I mean, if you look at all the Wall books, and you can, I think you might even see it in this shot here, you know, there's so much to choose from, and on a limited budget, you got to pick and choose what you buy. And I wanted a 10-cent cover. I wasn't too particular about what I was looking for. I just wanted it to be in nice condition, or at least decent condition, yet at the same time affordable. And I just fell in love with this book. I love the image on the front of it. The condition is pretty decent, and it is now the first 10-cent book of my collection, and I'm really, really proud of it. So for me, that is the best. For me, it's my favorite book I picked up at this week's Comic-Con. I hope you like it too. And yeah, what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to end it there. I'm going to show you a little bit more footage from what I shot at this week's Comic-Con. And yeah, and I'll see you next time when we go through part 2 and show you the rest of the stuff I got. Talk to you soon.
Don't lose it. Another wall. Without our helmets, if you were gangsters.
Have we buy them, or you have to finish them?
Nope, they are like that.
Like that? Wow, that's so nice. Do you like that one? It's beautiful. Pretty nice.
Ask us about things. The boss is here.